This is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. And Ronaldinho. Ball given away there. Pulls it across.
They can cross it in yet again.
They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. He is strong in the air. Sneijder. Here's Robben.
Instinctive stuff. Snapped up by the keeper.
Emerson. Here's Kaká. Here's Roberto Carlos. And Lucio. Here's Emerson. And Ronaldinho. Here's Emerson. And Van Persie. Kaká. And Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Challenge was poor. Foul. The right-hand channel is an option. Lovely control here. Here's Cafu. Kaká. 15 minutes into the first half. Lucio. Chris. Gilberto Silva. And Van Nistelrooy. The referee blows the whistle. Some hesitation there. It was a late call. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bommel. Here's Oya. Van Persie. They could open the score with a good cross here. Paco. Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
Emerson. And Kaká. Ronaldinho. Stopped the attack well. He's looking for support. Brought an end to the attack. And Lucio. The defence has done well so far. Here's Ronaldo. Reads it well. And Kaká. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Ball one, good defending there. Down the right. Wins the ball, great defending. Almost 30 minutes gone. Here's Kaká. And it's hit forward. Van Persie.
Chance for a good cross here. Well, I think the cross was a little wayward there. He should have got past the defender. So it's a corner.
Solid defence in the box. And Emerson. Kaká. Lucio. Here's Roberto Carlos. Here's Emerson. Chris. Cafu. Gilberto Silva. Here's Cafu. And Lucio. Chris. Goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Oya. And Van Persie. Van Bommel. Can they keep defending like that? They're defending well, very well indeed. Roberto Silva. Ball held on to there.
Goalkeeper decided to come forward for that one.
And Van Bronckhorst. There'll be 1 extra minute for stoppages. Van Bronckhorst. Defence struggling to deal with this play down the left. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. They started off rather well.
Well, they did, Peter, and let's hope to see more attacking football from them in the next.
They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. They've switched sides for the second half. And Van Bommel. Here's Oya. Sneijder. Chooses to go down the left flank. Van Nistelrooy.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Chris. And Cafu. Here's Gilberto Silva. Lucio. Here's Roberto Carlos. Does well to maintain possession. Lucio. And Ronaldinho. And Kaká. Stopped him well there. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, this looks threatening.
He scored! They're in front. 10 minutes played in the second half. A great shot into the left-hand corner. So the game will really open up now they've scored, surely, but I can't see them just sitting back and defending. They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, contend with things as they stand.
And Emerson. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. A decent ball in.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
And Robben. Sneijder. Was he fouled? No, says the ref. 15 minutes of the second half gone. And Emerson. Ronaldo. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, it exposed the hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't. Score.
The manager is going to throw on 2 new players. It's a little hard to tell. I feel the manager has perhaps decided just to defend their lead now. And Mathieson. Van Bronckhorst. And they've got behind the fullback. Cut out by the defender. That was careless. Kaku looking for some open space. Clear by the defender. And Kaká still in possession here. Roberto Carlos. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Wonderful defending there. And Robben. And he takes the return. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. the ball. They're on the attack. Will he shoot? Chance for another goal, perhaps. Kaka. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Win the ball back. There's not a lot of support. Lucio. Chris. Cafu. And Gilberto Silva. Here's Cafu. Chris. And Robinho. Can he keep it going? Here's Cafu. Attack came to nothing.
Well, this could be interesting.
Down the left-hand channel. They're in a good position down the left. Just caught offside there. He got in around the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Van Nistelrooy. Sneaks into the box. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. Bad decision, perhaps.
Only one goal separating the two teams. Just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Not the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given. Careless pass picked off. Here's Kaka. On the ball here. They've broken free on the wing. Roberto Carlos. Here's Gilberto Silva. Cafu. Here's Juninho. Lucio. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. The referee brings an end to the game. A simply magnificent performance by the players here, who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work has paid off, and they've come away with a wonderful win. So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
I've enjoyed it, thanks, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye from us both.